Hello and welcome to Go Natural English. I'm your English teacher, Gabby, and I'm here to share with you 5 secrets to native English listening skills. This is a sneak preview of my full listening skills course called The 17 Secrets to Native English Listening Skills. I want to share 5 of the top tips that will help you immediately to improve your English listening skills. I know that this is one of the hardest parts of becoming fluent in English, is being able to understand native speakers, but not anymore. I'm here to help you. So let's get right into it. The first of our 5 secrets is a surprise, perhaps. It is mindset. You see, we can approach a situation with a positive or a negative mindset, a can-do or a cannot-do mindset. If you approach an English conversation with a negative mindset, telling yourself things that are untrue, like I'm bad at English, or I'll never understand what they're going to say, or I'm so embarrassed, this is awful, I want to run away, then I'm afraid to say, but you probably won't do very well. However, if you turn that around, flip it on its head 180 degrees, and you approach an English conversation with a positive mindset, thinking things like, I can do this. I can understand native English speakers. I'm patient, I'm relaxed, I can get this. I am a good English speaker. Then chances are you will understand much more and you will do so much better in that situation. So please begin with a can-do attitude. Approach every opportunity to use English, to listen to English, with a positive mindset. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Now I need you to believe in you too. Approach English with a positive mindset. The second secret is to listen, speak, and read in order to improve your listening skills in English. You see, improving your listening skills really requires using other skills as well, like reading and speaking. You'll learn a lot faster if you use more than one skill to help you develop your listening. It's kind of like cross-training for a sport. If you enjoy playing soccer, for example, or football as they call it in the rest of the world, we call it soccer in the United States, you of course are going to practice soccer. You're going to practice so that you can become better. But what if you want to improve different muscles? Your coach might recommend that you try some other exercises besides soccer drills. Your coach might recommend that you try some swimming or weightlifting or running to improve your endurance and your capabilities on the field. So that's what we're doing with different skills in English to improve your listening. I want you to consider using your reading skills to improve your listening. Here's how. I want you to use materials like this video where you can listen and read to the same material, like you're reading the subtitles, right? So you could do this with the news, with movies, with anything that has audio and text that's the same. So you could start by listening only to challenge yourself. Then you could listen and read the subtitles at the same time to confirm what you're hearing and to train your ear while you're seeing the words. Great. So listening only first, then listening and reading together. And the third word I mentioned, the third skill, was to speak. So when you're listening to a material, the next step is to actually repeat what you hear. When you repeat immediately after what you hear, this is a technique called shadowing or mimicking. As soon as you hear a word, you say it out loud, and it helps to say it loud with feeling so that you can feel some action and emotion in your words. This will help you to remember the sounds. So when you actually can produce the sound, it's more likely that you'll be able to hear it because you'll be paying very close attention to that sound so that you can say it. So again, listen, read, and speak. Listen first, then listen and read, then listen, read, and speak. The third secret is diversity. It's so important to include a good mix of listening materials into your English practice. Now, diversity can mean many things. Let's start with the length of the material you're listening to. I would suggest to begin with shorter materials, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That way you don't get too tired. Then you could try longer materials, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Then TV shows that are 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour long, and then full movies that are an hour, 2 hours, or even longer. That way you can mix in different lengths of materials so that you don't get too tired. Or when you're ready for a challenge, you can try longer materials. Diversity also means a wide array of voices. Try listening to both men and women speak English, people of different ages, people who do different jobs or are talking about different topics. Now, this is another kind of diversity. It's very important to train your ear by listening to different topics, listening to different people talk about different subjects. So if you are already very well versed in art, then it will be easier for you to listen in English about art. If you want a challenge, try listening to something in English about science or business or something completely different than what you would usually listen to. The fourth secret is to guess first. When you're listening in English, the best thing that you can do is to try to anticipate what you're going to hear based on the situation. So we know in certain contexts what people are likely to say. Let's say that I am waiting at a bus station. It's likely that the man who just spoke to me is asking me for the time, or perhaps if I know something about the bus schedule, right? What about in another situation? If you're at a cafe, maybe if you're ordering a coffee, it's likely that the person at the register will ask you how you like your coffee, right? So don't be caught off guard as if everything in English is an unexpected surprise that you're not ready for. You are ready for it. Just use your common sense and try to guess first, then confirm with your ears whether you are correct. Our fifth and final secret is to understand the big idea in English. English, like other languages, like your native language, has patterns. We have certain conversational patterns in small talk and exchanging information and ideas. Now, it's important to understand how conversations usually go from the beginning of a conversation to the end. Pay attention to key vocabulary words and listen to the function words. This is something that I talk about in my full course, the 17 Secrets to Native English Listening Skills. How you can listen to stress patterns to figure out the most important information in a conversation and to understand the main idea even if you didn't catch all of the smaller function words that aren't as important. This is the most important thing when you're listening to English, is to try to catch the main idea, and then you can ask questions to clarify. These are the 5 secrets that will help you to immediately improve your English listening skills. First of all, approach English with a positive mindset. Second, listen, read, and speak to improve your listening skills. Third, remember to include lots of diversity in your listening materials. Fourth, watch for patterns and try to guess based on the context of a conversation what you're going to hear. So try to predict the future of the conversation you're in. And fifth, understand the big picture and the main idea. I hope that these 5 secrets help you. In fact, I know that they will. I'd love to give you a sample of my full course, the 17 Secrets to Native English Listening Skills, when you visit gonaturalenglish.com/secret. You can click right here to get your free sample right now. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye for now.